Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and how you feel about your gut health in general?
I'm John. I'm 58 years old, turned 59 this year. Retired firefighter, retired a little over 4 years ago. And it was just after I retired that I noticed my gut health wasn't optimal. Feeling a bit constipated, low energy. Just overall, I knew something was wrong.
So one of the parameters that we measured was the total number of bowel movements per week.
Right.
Can you describe whether that changed for you after taking our product?
It did. So I think I was averaging between 3 and 4, generally 3, sometimes 4, just depending on how much coffee I'd had. And in addition to the frequency, I think it was a Bristol scale I had to use to also, every time I went and investigate my stool and kind of take a look and rate it on the scale. So in addition to my frequency increasing, it also changed the type of bowel movements I was having.
So how much of an increase was it for you?
I think I went from, I'm going off recall now, I was 3 or 4, and by the end of the study, I was a solid 6. Yeah, I actually noticed that I was a bit surprised that not only did it work, but it worked that quickly. And it wasn't, some kind of a overreaction. It just, things started to readjust. And after the study, I kept on eating actual kiwi. I never really eaten that much kiwi before when it worked. So I started to source it out, and I started having that as part of my morning breakfast.
Yeah, can you tell us a bit about how did you feel afterwards taking Actazin?
Definitely a little bit more energy. I was a lot less lethargic, and I'd say probably a little bit more spring in my step because I wasn't feeling kind of weighted down.
Yeah.
And then I just sort of built on, from the study, I started to investigate my gut health a bit more and look at things that were good and not so good. And just with some minor changes in addition to the supplement, I started to recover the good gut health I had before. So just an overall better sense of wellness.
What did you like most about taking Actazin?
It was easy. It was just 2 capsules twice a day, a bit of water, with or without food. I just made it part of my daily routine. And it really, you have to, I didn't mind the kiwi, but if I don't have access to certain foods, in that case, the supplement made it a lot easier. So it didn't matter what time of the year, you could just pop a couple twice a day, and it just slowly did its thing.
The next question I was going to ask you to finish off is to ask you whether you would recommend Actazin to your friends and family, and what about it would you recommend?
So I think when I looked it up, the price was reasonable. It was readily available. It was something that promoted a non-intrusive change in my metabolism. There were no side effects that I could discern other than the positive side effects that came with sort of regaining that gut health. So I would have no hesitation. And I wouldn't normally recommend a supplement. I would usually tell someone, just get on a proper diet. But the fact that I could kind of get that process started and build on it so quickly gave me the confidence to say, hey, try this out.